In the meantime, at least 2 of the 26 suspects in the Dubai murder of a top Hamas leader appear to have entered the United States using what authorities believe to be forged passports. Well, join me now with more details, RT contributor and investigative journalist Wayne Matson. Hi there, Wayne. So how reliable is this information? I mean, if 2 of the suspects flew back to the United States or flew to the United States after the situation, then could the United States somehow been involved in this? I mean, what does this information tell us?
Well, it certainly seems so far with the chirping crickets at the FBI and the State Department that the United States may have played a role in this assassination of the Hamas leader Mahmoud in Dubai. What we do know is that someone with a British passport, forged passport, entered the United States on February 14th. And another with an Irish forged passport entered on January 21st, the day after Mr. Mahmoud was assassinated in Dubai. Now, Dubai authorities are saying they're 99% certain this was carried out by Mossad. And I think what this points to is there's a problem with the one-way street in U.S. application of international law enforcement, what Interpol calls red notices. These are arrest warrants issued by Interpol. Interpol's Secretary General is Ron Noble. He's an American. He's a friend of Attorney General Eric Holder. But we've heard, for example, P.J. Crowley from the State Department say that the State Department has received no request for assistance from the Dubai authorities. Yet the mere fact there's an Interpol arrest warrant, a red notice out for these individuals, means that there's a request, and the FBI is the National Central Bureau here in this country for Interpol, and they've had no comment either.
Well, you know, you're right. Dubai's police chief did say that he's almost certain that Mossad was behind this, the Israeli intelligence service, but there's no evidence to back up that claim.
Well, what we've seen is Australia, for example, called in the Israeli ambassador and then changed its vote on the Goldstone report at the UN General Assembly, abstained, and the United Kingdom voted for the Goldstone report. So we see the United Kingdom and Australia basically through diplomatic votes in the United Nations pretty much stating that they believe that the Israelis played a big role in the assassination of this official.
So could this strain relations also between the United States and Europe? Because this is a situation where I understand it, European passports were used. So if the United States refuses to comply with an investigation, or in the future if it turns out that the U.S. was somehow involved, I mean, what could that mean between relations between the United States and the continent?
Well, I think it'll show that the United States, when it comes to international law enforcement, this global war on terror, as they call it, it's a one-way street, and the United States is basically hypocritical when it comes to applying the law and helping in these international investigations. We also know that these individuals, 27 at last count, suspects in the murder of this individual, carried 13 U.S. issued credit cards, some from MasterCard from the Metabank in Storm Lake, Iowa, and another set of credit cards from Payoneer out of New York City. So there's more than just the entrance into the United States. We also have U.S. credit cards, MasterCards at issue here.